Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? I'm Gabriel Skywalker from Skywalker DFS, representing the DFS Club, coming to you guys with a humongous two-game slate, and it starts really late, so that's good for me on the West Coast. So yeah, this is Schroeder Skywalker. You know this guy. He always likes to do that and whack me in the face during my video. So if you're new to the video, to the channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you get something out of it. This one shouldn't take too long because it's only a two-game slate. I appreciate all you guys that tune in. And again, let me know if my picks help you. I know so much changed, and we'll go through the winners, all my winning lineups, which I have a lot from today because of all the centers that opened up, all the value centers that opened up. So without further ado, let's get into it. This was the two-game night slate because of the DFS club. We play every single sport. Dropped this lineup in the chat room, cashed rather nicely. If Todd Gurley would have done something, that would have been even better, but not too bad. Let's see. What do we got here? We got my Eric Bledsoe lineup. Um, so Cat, Schroeder's pick, had to get him in there. Then we got word that the Bear was out, so we got to put Bradley in here. Carmelo Anthony, 41, not too shabby. TJ Warren, I couldn't pass him up at the price, so he was one of the picks from the video. So was Brogdon. Remember we talked about Chetty, Spencer Dinwiddie. So yeah, 290 there. This was a 294. Kai Bowman. Guys, if you're not playing Kai Bowman, you got to get him in there before his price goes up. Because if you don't watch the Warriors games, he's hitting shots like he reminds me of a small Klay Thompson. That's all I'll say. So yeah, him, Brogdon, the chalk, 70% owned. Look at that, 70. Crazy. So I paid him in a lot of lineups knowing that he'd be chalk because thank God he didn't go off. He did good, but he didn't go off. Wendell Carter, and then we got word that Enos Cantor was going to get extended minutes, so I had to throw him in there at dirt cheap. And all this news came out like what, a half hour before lock, so these guys weren't too highly owned. Next up, my 305 CP3. As you can see, it's pretty much the same core, guys. Just switched out a couple. That's it. So those were the first ones. There's more, guys. So this was FanDuel today. 324. Not too shabby. I know a lot of you guys fell for this trap right here, like I did. So could have been better. But we'll take it, guys. I mean, cashing's cashing. Be happy with it. Because some days you don't cash at all. I know I don't cash every day. So this was the showdown lineup I dropped in the chat room. Kai Bowman. I wish I would have put him at the captain spot. That would have been something else. But yeah, we'll take this. $18, 113th place in a large GPP. Very nice. What else we got? Wait, there's more. Drop this in the chat room also. This was the Trae Young lineup. So Bradley got in this one. Wanamaker. So we got word that Allen was going to get more minutes. So I threw him in there. Now I knew he would do good, but I did not, in my wildest dreams, ever think he'd get a 62. So it was looking like a takedown for a minute. And then Alex Burks just went out there and just ruined everything. Between him and Wanamaker, ruined. You guys know. Next up, a 303. So I paid down here at guards and then kind of, went up to Cat and Trey because I want to fit both of these guys in the same lineup. So it paid off. A 16 and 57. Dylan Brooks is always a safe play, like I always say, guys. Then I got Bradley, Carmel, Anthony. So Hero and White were just whatever. So those are my 8 winning lineups, guys. Go to www.dfsclub.com. If you want out all my lineups, guys, we got 3 providers in one. You don't just get my lineups. You get lineups from DFS Space. You get advice from the DFS Whispers. We got Dwayne in there dropping lineups. LT, you guys know LT. LT make you rich real quick. He drops his lineups, guys. He's like me. He plays everything. Um, we got over 500 members. All right. You get lineups for every single sport, everything for one low price. You get NBA, NFL, when it's baseball season, MLB. I kind of miss MLB. We did really good. I had an 88 percent winning percentage. You can look that up. PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, and college basketball, college football. We play everything. I have specialists for everything, guys. Um, all you got to do is click the join now button. This is very important. Write this down if you must. Okay. It does matter whose logo you click on. So make sure you click on mine so I get credit. Okay, guys. So I don't look bad. And here you go. So here are your plans. Look at this. $25 a month for every single sport. Good luck finding that anywhere else, guys. You ain't gonna find it. I will just save you the time right now and say, hey, you're not gonna find it. We cover Prize Picks, DraftKings, FanDuel, Yahoo, you name it. We cover it, guys. Members only podcasts, 24/7 tips and advice. I'm still in there. It's 3 in the morning. We help you build lineups just to be a better DFS player. Pre-lock insight, which, we got so much news dropping. And guess what? As soon as that news hits, the whole family knows about it. All 500 of us. So we're on it, guys. Um, and you get also obviously get members only Slack chat. So with every plan here, you get all access. All right. You can go 6 months and save some money. You can go for a full year and basically get 6 months for free, or you can check us out. So yeah, guys, just pick your plan. Shout out to Sheena Pintar, Isaac McCrae, and a shout out to Bradley Shaw, who got the 6 month package. Welcome to the family, guys. Strap yourselves in, get ready for the good time, for the money, for the cash, for the laughs. I'm telling you, we have the best. We have the best chat in the world, the best family in the world, guys. So with that said, let's get into it. The huge 2 game slate. So what we're gonna do is go to Draft Dashboard. I use this tool, guys, for all my research, for all my videos. You guys know that. You yourself can have it for $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. Take the Draft Dashboard challenge. You can cancel it at any time. All right. You get access to all my stuff, my saved lineups, my watch players. You get the cheat sheets, guys, for every single sport. So let's get into the injuries. So there might actually be some value here. Look at Kleber's out. So we'll go over that. I think that's it. That all that pertains to this slate. So let's go to the position optimizer. Here we go. The big 2 gamer. Off the top, so we go to point guard. We got Luka Doncic. So you're gonna have to make some decisions here. Because like I said, there's not that much value. There's pretty much not, guys. So you might want to run a couple lineups in these small slates, but keep it accurate. Keep your core. But if you want to run a stud on this one, a different stud on that one, I would cover all bases. It's easy to do on a 2 game slate, and you don't have to run a million lineups to do it. But Luka Doncic is in play at 11-4. He's in a tougher matchup, but when has that ever mattered, right? Um, you can go there at 11-4. Or Jamal Murray. I love him in this matchup. I love Denver, basically. Now, be careful because this game is projected to be a 9 point spread. So, potential blowout is there. But Jamal Murray is way too cheap at 7-4. You see all this green that Draft Dashboard has here? That basically means play this guy. All right. Because Washington's ranked 23rd in the league against guards. So 35, 41, 39. Jamal Murray is due for a 50-point game, and it's looking like it today might be the day. You can go Sweet Lou at 6'3", but I'll pass on this slate. There's other options. Like I'd rather play Will Barton for $200 cheaper in a better matchup. Um, like I said, ranked 28th in the league, guys, against guards. And Will Barton's just been going off lately. He had that 24-point game, but before that, 42, 24, 31, 17, and a 31. At 6'1", that's a very fair price. I think he'll be 7K within the next week or so. So Will Barton's definitely in play. Next up, Patrick Beverly for 4-7. I like that price for Bev. That's pretty reasonable. Dallas is pretty tough against guards, but let's face it, you know what he gets his points doing: steals, blocks, getting in people's faces with them big crazy eyes that he has. So Pat Beverly can get you there. He's more of that blue collar player. Next up for value, also Isaiah Thomas. He can get you there in the 20s, or you can get a 15, but he's more accurate as far as like getting in the 20s, guys. Comes off the bench. Um, you could do worse. All right. And the rest of these guys down here, not so much. McRae, maybe. I just don't trust him. Um, 23, 15, 25. I just don't know if he's going to get the minutes. That's the only problem. He could only get 13 minutes, or he can get 23. If he gets 23, hell yeah, throw him in at 3-6, but we won't know. There's no way of knowing. And these Denver bench players, you don't know what they run pretty small. So these guys don't get much playing time. Seth Curry's coming off the bench now. That's already been announced. So yeah, you could go Ish Smith maybe at 4-3. That's possible. I'll put him in the player pool. Um, he could bust out with those 2 games. He had a 35 and a 32, and then he got a 19. So he's a point per minute monster. So I mean, in GPPs, he's definitely in play. So let's go to shooting guard. Bradley Beal is in a very tough matchup, right? Um, Denver's ranked 7th in the league against guards, but they might be having to come from behind, so Beal's going to probably have to take like a million shots. That's the only thing going for him. I don't like his price at 9-3. I think it's too steep for this matchup. Um, I played him last slate and he only got me a 36. I was upset. All right. He gets tons of minutes. He gets 40 minutes a game pretty much. So I think he'll be low owned, believe it or not. But so he's definitely in play. Next up, Kawhi Leonard's price came down to 8-8. That's more like it. I can deal with that. Um, 41, 42, and 38 in his last 3. This should be a good game. So it should be competitive. I do like Kawhi Leonard in this slate. Is he a must play? No, he's not going to make my must play list. We would already went over Jamal Murray, Beverly. Next up, Tim Hardaway Jr. So instead of Seth Curry, it's Tim Hardaway time. He got a 50 last game, and we covered him last video in the last slate. Told you to play him, and I hope you did, because he got a 50, 38 minutes. So, Dallas is just playing. I don't know. They're just weird with their rotations and stuff, but at least we know he's gonna start, right? So at 5K, that's way too cheap. Next up, let's see. You could go Gary Harris, but he's playing garbage. You can go Delion Wright. Uh, I don't know. He's only 4-1. He might get you a 23 on a good day. Troy Brown, the minutes just aren't there in a horrible matchup. On 2-game slates, I don't like to take a lot of risks. I like to, I mean, it's DFS, right? It's always a risk, but let's not make it harder than we have to. So let's go to small forward. And so Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are pretty much now the same price. Paul George is what, $500 cheaper? 38, 44, 45. Paul George can break the slate. He could, right? I think he'll be like probably 40% owned. Like I have a crystal ball or something. I'm just going with my years of playing fantasy and knowing how people play. Because I'm a poker player, so I notice these things, attention to detail. Paul George should be about 40% owned. So at 8-2, you could go there. He's due for a blow. He's due for a 50-point game. Absolutely. Next up, Bertans. I play him every slate. I don't care what the matchup is because you see, Denver's ranked 3rd against small forward, power forwards, but this is the starters. Bertans comes off the bench, so you can throw this out the window because he'll be going off their bench players. He'll be going off against them. He's getting 29, 41, 36. His price has gone up. I liked playing him more when he was 4-4 and getting these type of numbers. But he busts out and gets a 41, which he can do, and I wouldn't even be surprised. There's the slate breaker right there. So 5-2, you can get some Bertans. Absolutely. You can go DFS here if you want. It's just his minutes are just all over the place. Unless you get some news that he's going to start and he's going to get some solid run, you could throw him in. It's not a great matchup either. Mo Harkless, no. He's only, look at this, last 3 games, 10, 14, and 10. Don't really like that. And then the rest, guys, I'm not even going to tell you. It's not even worth going over. So let's go to power forward. Porzingis, if he can stay out of foul trouble, um, he should be in a good spot at 6'9". That's actually pretty cheap. I think he'll be chalky because I've ran a couple of sample lineups already, and he fits in like perfectly to pretty much every lineup that I've constructed. So he will be chalky, guys. Take that to the bank. 52 last game in 33 minutes. Probably get between 30 and 40 fantasy points at 6'9". That's all you can ask for, right? Next up, Montrizzle, my hizzle, my nizzle. I'd probably rather go here because he's just been playing out of his mind. He comes off the bench, but he does get decent amount of minutes. He got a 60 last time, 33 and 25. So he's definitely worth a look. Next up, Thomas Bryant. Uh, I don't know. 5'8". You could do worse. You could get a 38, but I mean, it's not a tough matchup. Again, I'm just worried about the blowout here. He just doesn't jump out of the page at me at 5'8". His minutes are all over the board. He can either get you 22 minutes or 34 minutes. Take your pick. So, I don't know. Play Thomas Bryant at your own risk. I do love this play right here is Paul Millsap. He's only 5'4". That's very cheap for someone who's going to get you. Has he ever gone under 30 fantasy points this year? I don't think he has. I don't. 30, 34, 30, 39, 32. So at 5'4", I think I'll have 100% Millsap. All right. We already went over Bertans Wagner. Man, I played him when he got that 13. I wish I would have played him when he got that 32. So good luck with that. I'm not gonna not on a 2-gamer. You can go Mason Plumlee. Maybe Jokic gets in foul trouble. But then you're just hoping and praying for shit. It's just on a 2-game slate. I don't recommend doing that. But he's only 3'8", so it's tempting, right? So I'll have a little bit of Plumlee. I'm not gonna go overboard on it. All right. Um, so Kleber, yeah, it looks like he might be out. So we will get into that. That might open up the door for some other guy who sucks, but he's value. So let's go to center. You guys already know who I'm talking. I'm talking about Dwight Powell, but we'll get there. So we got Jokic in an absolute crush matchup. Washington is ranked 30th in the league against centers, right? 30th. 53, 41, 45, 48. The last 4 against Washington. But it's Jokic this year, guys, at 9'8". He ain't big honey. He's big garbage. All right. He can get you a 35 or he can get you a 63. What's it going to be? Again, well, I don't know what his problem is this year, but 9'8" is just way too high. But I will have some shares because the matchup is so good. Other than that, I'm not a fan this year. Not at all. Not until he gets his shit together. Excuse my language, guys. Who else do we go? Zubats. You can go here for value at 3.9. He's a points per minute monster pretty much. I got him on a game where he just went off. And he got a lot of minutes for some reason. I mean, it is what it is. But Zubats, you can go there at 3.9. He'll probably get you 20 to 25. Dwight Powell. So with no Kleber, Dwight Powell should get more minutes. Maybe that makes a difference in his play. He could break the slate, right? Because Dwight Powell last year was pretty good. 30, 40 fantasy points a game. Starting center in Dallas. So with no Kleber, well, we will get some kind of news, right? So it will come out. He will get more minutes, but how many more minutes? We don't know. But yeah, 4K. I'm willing to take that chance if I want to pay down at center. Or because, like I said in last night's video, I like to run two centers as much as possible. I did that today and it paid off very well. And that's gonna do it, guys. So not too bad, right? For a 2 game slate. Hopefully the video didn't take too long for you guys. Um, that's what it's looking like so far. And since it's such a late, um, I'm not gonna say tip off, late lock. I'll probably do a live video, maybe an hour and a half before when we have more updated news, and then we can go from there too. So look out for that video, guys. But we ain't getting off that easy. You know what time it is. It is time for hashtag Schroeder's picks. Schroeder Skywalker is going to give you his 2 double picks and his triple double pick. All right, Schroeder, you ready? Look at this. He's ready, right? All right. So, Schroeder, it's time to go to work. People tune in for you, not me, bud. Look at this face. Yeah. All right, dude. So let's get comfortable. So first off, who's gonna get the first double? Who's it gonna be? All right. Who you got for the first one? Really? Okay, that's a safe one, but I like it on a 2 gamer, Schroeder. Okay. So he says his first double's gonna go to Kawhi Leonard. Very good. He's upset that Cat's not on this slate, by the way. So Schroeder, I know. You ready to get on? So who's gonna get the second double? Who's it gonna be? So you guys heard that, right? Sorry, he's trying to get comfortable. So his second double, he says is gonna go to Big Honey, Fat Boy, Nikolai Jokic. All right, that's his double pick. Now Schroeder, who's gonna break the slate? Who's gonna get us that triple double on a 2 gamer? Because we really need you now. It's a 2 game slate. Who's gonna break it open? Yeah, I see you already looking, so I'm scrolling up and down. Who's it gonna be? Who's getting the triple double? Take a look. Okay, who you got? Why are you whispering? You can say it out loud like you did last night. See, I'm like Han Solo. He's like Chewbacca. If you guys don't understand Cat, you better learn. All right, because these guys are geniuses. He knows what's up. So Schroeder, right, dude? Schroeder says Paul George is gonna get a triple double. That's bold. That is bold, but I like bold. So you heard it here first, guys. Paul George, he says he's going to get a triple double. So take those panks, take those picks to the bank, guys. So that's going to do it for hashtag Schroeder picks. Again, shout out to Sheena, Isaac, and Bradley Shaw. Bradley got that silver plan. Come check us out, guys. www.dfsclub.com. Join the winning family, guys. Makes a great Christmas gift too. Um, Just pick your plan. Again, click the join now. Click on my logo and pick your plan. We'd love to have you. We've only been doing this since August 1st. And this is what I'm gonna go on my daily rant here. This is what pisses off all the other providers out there. I'm not at war with them, right? But they'll make these fake YouTube accounts. It's died down a lot, right, since I've been calling them out on it. And they'll go on my videos and make negative comments and stuff like that because they know we're a threat. Because what we've done is we've changed the game. You guys know what they do. They charge you for one sport. You only get one sport, and they charge you hundreds of dollars, right? Um, we give you everything, every sport that you possibly want to play for one low price of $25 a month. So we just made it affordable for everybody. We want everybody to come. We're the new kids on the block, right? Um, and we've taken over. All right, it's obvious. Everybody else is down. Um, Not that I want these other providers to fail. That's not it. It's just they got too comfortable and they weren't treating their members very well. So hopefully, from what we've done here with this DFS club, hopefully they up their game. They get back to what this should be and you take care of your members. So with that said, draft dashboard, almost forgot. $1 for 30 days, guys. Click on the link in the description below and you get the access. It's 3 in the morning again. I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully, I wake up and see tons of great news that all this value is going to open up. And then we'll go live. We'll do a live video tomorrow too. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Um, any feedback, feel free to leave it below. If it's negative, I don't like negativity. You will be deleted. First, you'll be roasted, then you will be deleted. All right. Um, so let's get this bread, guys. Don't take shit from nobody. And Schroeder and we get Schroeder and oh, he wants to stretch. Look at this. Are out. You guys take care. That's right.